last we met, your party enjoyed some downtime within the mechanized emporium to acquire some much needed upgrades to each member, ideally, of your party. One particular item that happened to catch Dakaran's eye was a short bow that was held aloft on the far wall in Gresham's storehouse. But this item carried with it a weight of intense responsibility according to Gresham. And in order to be worthy enough to purchase a weapon such as this, he proposed a challenge to Dakaran to face him one-on-one in the arena of finding. A lot of you followed the two of them down beneath the industry, the metal, and the mannequins above into this seven-sided arena of sand and stone. And it seemed like this battle would be heavily weighted in Gresham's favor. But this arena of finding held a few magical aspects to it. The ability to conjure structures, be it pillars, or walls, or even making quicksand out of the terrain itself. But this wasn't all that Dakaran had in his favor. He had the benefit of his allies in the stands. And with you all aiding Dakaran in defeating Gresham, you were able to do so, thus granting him the ability to purchase the Umber Guild Snapdraw, a weapon that can transform between short bow and short sword. Ideally a weapon for Dakaran, but it also carries with it a burden. Gresham, warned Dakaran that persistent use of this weapon may take a toll on the user. But you purchased it, and you eventually saw not only Felix meeting up with you at the Mechanized Emporium, but also Lord Raywalt, fully dressed with a cloak covering half of him, draped over his non-human half, and the hood over his head, trying to his best to obscure what he has now become. You've now come above this arena, back into the main area of this, the main narthex, as it were, of this Mechanized Emporium, past the area where you acquired upgrades for Gary, and now have a moment with the two that wanted to meet with you. Felix approaches. So, it's about midday, and from what I can tell, you guys endured quite a lot down there, so I know of a place, a tavern, that we can go to for a brief respite. I have very urgent things that I need to discuss, and I'd rather it not be in this public of a space. It's the cooling yard. I'm sure you've heard of it. And he gestures over to you. It's one of the oldest taverns in not just Luyarna, but specifically in the Newbridge district. Would this have been a tavern that you, Ulrich, would have visited or not?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, before we head to the cooling yard, is there any questions that you have for us right now? Or is there any other business that you have here at the Mechanized Emporium? I don't want to take you away from anything that you're doing here.
I have a question. Is what we did in the arena, like against the arena culture, is that the spectators jumping in? Because it seemed to be kind of built into this. I was just a little worried about that, like a taboo.
I have no no idea one way or the other as far as what Gresham's rules are or what is proper arena etiquette for this sort of thing. So
cool.
Were you asking Mike or were you asking Felix?
Felix, yeah, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It has to be Felix.
Okay. The cooling yard sounds appropriate. I'm drinking for two. I'll see you down there. And then right as I said, drinking for two, you see I'm holding my hands together and you see between my sleeves, Stingley's head pops out. And then withdraws back into my large sleeve. Yeah.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Cade's weapon. Is there like any specific thing? Is it just like power? It's just an air about. There's like no particular stat or like effect that we know.
Well, you see Dakarin fiddling with it and attempting to understand how it is used. You briefly saw him speaking to Gresham and Gresham showing like, this is how you transform it. This is how you bring it back to a short sword. And so on and so forth, and he's trying to practice with it. It doesn't quite seem that Dakarin is totally confident with its use, but I'm sure in time he will be.
Nice.
All right, well, how many of us do we got? 10 of us? Okay. All right, we can work with that. And don't worry, he looks over to Gary. This is a very mannequin-friendly place. I mean, the Newbridge district is probably the most mannequin-friendly of all the districts, so you're going to be in good hands. And I should just say, this is going to be on me. So don't worry about paying for any of this. We got it.
Sweet. I just got so hungry and thirsty.
All of a sudden, you walk north beyond the edges of the Mechanized Emporium to where you're nearing almost the edge of the Newbridge district, getting closer and closer to the River Morian that separates the district from the Shrouded district. As you get closer, you can really see why it is referred to as such. There's almost a wall of haze and dusk over this district that seems to hold itself within its own borders. The bridge that crosses between districts kind of has this fog that carries into the new bridge, but yet not nearly as dense, not nearly as thick as it is over in Shrouded. You can barely see past the first line of buildings and structures there before it just fades into darkness and gray. As you begin to approach the cooling yard, at first glance it looks like a tavern that more or less that was repurposed from an old warehouse. Broad-shouldered, low roofs, built to endure the elements rather than being a place of comfort. Its stone walls are thick and darkened, scorched with old tool marks and patched with iron braces. It's not a very decorative place. Fingers going. You can hear the echoes of the Emporium behind you.
We got the rumble pack on.
Yes, yeah, rumble pack on. But as Felix and Lord Raywalt enter first and usher you all in, inside the space opens to a long rectangular hall. High rafters, exposed beams. The air is cool and carries a faint sense of oil, wet stone, washed wood. The floor is worn smooth by decades of heavy steps and careful weight, etched here and there with chalk marks and scoring lines. There are mannequins everywhere, but never in a way that draws attention. Some sit at long communal tables, pieces of their bodies temporarily unlatched and resting beside mugs. Plating loosened for comfort, you even see some unscrewing parts of shoulder plating just to give them a little bit of looser ease of movement. Others...
Wow.
Since when do they have feelings? Is that...
Did they program it? Or
Is that new?
is it like a spiritual awareness?
You can continue. I just didn't know if there was something that was.
I'll keep it brief. There was a small bit of information that you learned. I mean, you, Ulrich, would know enough of this, but at one point after the 33rd hunt, the city decided we don't want to burden mannequins to the degree that they have been burdened so far, as decreed by the Scions. And they left a portion of the Newbridge district to be there for free, undesignated mannequins.
Are there like political movements about that? Sorry, wrong time. Another time.
Good questions to keep in mind, though.
Okay.
The other mannequins do stand in quiet clusters near the walls, playing games of chance and strategy, it seems. You can hear very weighted dice being tossed, like a heavy thunk instead of a roll. But aside from mannequins, you do see the occasional dwarf, or gnome, or half-orc, but very blue-collared folk seem to gather here. Perhaps because nothing in the space pretends to be finer than it is. Maybe because this district simply draws the attention of industry. The conversations drift between shifts and bridges and failed mechanisms, city rumors, and the ever-present sense that the Newbridge district is changing faster than anyone can fully track. Felix speaks to a gnomish individual and points you all to a long table on the far side of this tavern. And sits you all down, providing tall mugs of water and a pitcher of water to start. And he says, the menu is simple here. Filling, but surprisingly good. The thick stews, black bread, roasted root vegetables, better than you would expect from a district such as this. Nothing probably quite as good as Elysium, but probably the best that I've ever had from a tavern in the city. Ooh. And the same gnome comes back around. All right, so we got about 10 of yous. All right. Who's footing the bill? We splitting this 10 easy ways, or we got one person taking care of this? Felix raises his hand. I thought you were pointing at God's right.
He was.
Oh,
He was.
this big guy over here. Yeah. Felix says, I've got the check. Okay. So what can we get you started with? We thinking food first, or we thinking some drafts, some brews, something to take the edge off? Why don't you get us started with get everyone a round of some yard stew. And I'll have a yard ale myself. Ray, you want anything? Yes, I'll have some of your lantern wine. That would be much preferred.
No shock.
Okay. And is there anything else? We've got yard ale. We got bridge bitter.
That's the most alcoholic.
Yeah, we got as mentioned, we got a yard ale. We got a bridge bitter, and the lantern wine. And for you, sir, what's your name?
Wine?
Pointing over to Gary, and he says,
They call me Gary.
Wow.
"Well, if you
He was
want,
meowing last section. It's quite the change.
we got a cooling draft. It's an alchemical coolant that can help you. It's not really magical, but it could take a little bit of your edge off. Mineral infusion. It's got some trace metals in there, stabilizing. And we also got a lubricant shot, if that's something that interests you. Improves your joint ease, and apparently it tastes awful. So that's up to you.
Cooling draft sounds fine. Thank you.
So what can we get for the Layus?
What's the most alcoholic thing you have?
Probably lantern wine, but personally I'm more akin to the bridge bitter. It's sharp
wine
and it'll.
it is. Lantern wine. Give me a barrel and a long straw.
Here's the thing, it's cheap bread. You okay with that?
Still yes.
Feel free to continue your description of the bitter.
Oh,
It's sharp, it'll wake you right up.
I'll go with what Felix said.
Sure, yard ale. It's a dark, low foam. Alright. Yard ale, okay. That's 4 silver. He's looking over to Felix for that. And it's gonna be 4 silver for any yard ale, 5 silver pieces for the bridge bitter. If anyone gets that, and 6 silver for your lantern wine, for 2 so far.
that's great. Can I do a bridge bitter and a lubricant shot? I'm getting a little cookie joints.
Hell yeah.
Do you expect anything different? I will spit take all over my laptop.
You expect anything different, bro?
You're aware that a lubricant shot is designated for mannequins, yeah?
Mannequin person, I don't see the difference.
I'm a bit of a mannequin myself.
That's going woke.
Listen, mannequin's a mannequin. Money's money.
Can't spell mannequin without man.
Without man.
Can't spell man without mom.
Can't spell mom without
Dude, just decode the circle of life.
Can't spell M without N.
You see this this gnome approaches you with a calmer tone. Miss, is there anything that I could get you? It would be my absolute pleasure. This one's on the house.
Can we get sliders for the table? Or y'all got sliders?
Sure, yeah. Shift and play. Is that good enough for you? It's stew, bread, and roots all together.
Sounds great. As long as it's between 2 buns.
Oh, it'll be between 2 buns. That's gonna cost you a gold apiece for each one of the shift and plates. It's fine. Just get the rest of their orders. You got it. Tell what you have to.
I'll just have what he's having. I put in Felix.
Okay. Yeah, another yard ale. Good enough for you. Sweet. Orin gives his order. Probably a yard ale, if I were to guess. Miss would give his order.
Have some seawater in a tall
glass. Seawater in tall glass. Wow.
Just barnacle water.
barnacle water neat, please.
I don't trust your
Extra grog.
Put it in a stein for me. Dakarin puts in his order as well.
You know Descartes getting the bitter.
Oh, he's getting the bitter. He's definitely getting the bitter. Okay, so while he's getting all our drinks and such, I am a little uneasy after what went down at Elysium. The last revenant that you all fought. It conjured some sort of massive hand to stop trains or something that came to Chateau Elysium. You guys were a part of stopping, right, some sort of efforts against various nobility in the city, right?
Correct.
I think it's a hunch, but I'm pretty positive that he conjured that hand. Lord Grindelock.
Gotcha.
I've only seen that hand show up one other time. And that was shortly after the Godless King laid out his curse. There is something very, I don't know if inhuman is the right word for this, but something's off with the guy, and I don't know what. It makes me uneasy, especially knowing the fact that if an attack were to happen at Elysium again, there go your pods. And frankly, I would love to find a new location to have my own forge, have my own place, but also to be able to, I feel like, a bit of responsibility to you all. I want to, and with Ray will tell, we want to establish a new hub for us. And Lord Rabel pipes up. It is quite concerning that there's already been an attack on my home, likely on the behest of the Forsaken. And if there were rumors to spread of my reconstitution, my reincarnation, I'm sure that they would make a second attempt. So, Felix and I have agreed that if we are able to find a more suitable location for your pods, as it were, to exist incognito, as well as for the rest of us to exist incognito, Felix can still report to Lord Grindelock on a purely business relationship, but beyond that, he wouldn't need to stay there. Yeah, and Raybolt would be footing the bill as far as the real estate, but getting the parts necessary to rebuild the ponds, because no, you can't just move them. Not only because they are massive and cumbersome, but if Grindelock sees us moving your pods out of his home, he's going to be very suspicious. And he hired me to make sure that any Ashenborn are under his watch specifically. So we're gonna have to play around with a little bit of illusion magic to make sure that he still believes that you're there, but I'm gonna need to rebuild. If there's any funds left over, I am not twisting your arms here, but it certainly would expedite much of this endeavor. We'd be able to outsource a lot of the construction and maybe even some of the magic and forces necessary to keep this place down on lock and key. That's what I wanted to Our food's here. And you see four mannequins holding several pints, several glasses, several mugs, and puts them down to each of you to enjoy to your order. And you see the gnome holding on a semi-translucent, very pale disc hovering in front of him magically, all of your food, as he then places it in front, and you see various mage hands distributing the meal to each of you all. Now I hope that you all enjoy, and give us a 5-star rating, alright?
All this wine looks good.
Woo!
Well, that fucking boy can't hold this liquor. That's a first.
Are we gonna have Changus sort of like role play out drink?
Yeah, Changus, before you is you ordered the lubricant shot, but you ordered the bridge bitter?
Yes.
Okay.
Which you in a Boilermaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb. Just. Which are you going to try first?
Okay, I did like an olive oil shot once or twice. I've tried a mayo shot before. It's the same. It's just gonna be the same.
It's the same.
So you're doing it first.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta get out of the way. I have to commit to the bit. I'm already too far. There's only one option now. Give it a shot.
Oh, okay, the shot. You're not doing a mix. You're not having the bitter for.
Yep.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Time to take my lube like a man.
You bought the ticket, yeah.
Give me a as you first off, as you pick up the lubricant shot, it is very warm. It's very warm.
I thought you were going to say it was hard to grab. So like,
yeah, you pick up. It is a like 4-inch high tin can shot essentially.
Ooh.
And the liquid inside is a very dark navy liquid. Pretty viscous.
Dark navy.
Blue is
That means it's good.
You press it to your nose first, and it smells like nothing. Like it literally smells like nothing.
It's Kalila Silver.
oh no. It's pretty good.
Rid of all the bacteria in your body.
yeah.
Every last one.
You're about to go.
Dude, what if this like switches on God mode?
For the last 5 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
For the last 5 minutes, it changed his life. Are you sipping or are you shotting it?
There's only one way to do it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay, fair. 13.
Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
That's plus or minus something on that 8, right?
8 plus or minus something.
I think I have a decent constitution.
You're good.
It was one of my primary setups from the beginning. Constitution. Not a 10 total.
10 total?
Yep.
The first sensation that hits you is it feels like your tongue is about to fall out of your mouth. There is a very loose feeling in the nerves of your face, and as it goes down your
That's what it's all
throat,
about, man.
it like it still hits your stomach like a rock.
Oh, that's bad. It's
Every
rude.
mannequin within 10 feet of you are just staring at you. Even Gary is concerned. As you down it, well, on a 10, you feel that stone in your stomach turning into a knot. And it gets tighter and tighter and tighter until you have absolutely no choice but to vomit in the nearest cup. And unfortunately,
No, I
it
can't.
lands right into your ale.
Oh, dude.
That sucks.
Not the ale.
Was it like? I need that stomach acid. There's some food in there, right? I haven't got all the nutrients.
Listen, dude, you said you were shooting that thing.
Yeah, I did.
You hear a set of metal footsteps behind you, and a one-armed mannequin, massive, like, barrel-chested mannequin, approaches you. Hand slams you on your back and is like,
That's taking it like a champ.
walks off. After seeing that,
Pathos on display right now is unparalleled.
after seeing that display, you then hear the gnome walking up to you, the gnome waiter walking up to you. So, gonna try that again?
He'll have 2 more.
That's what I thought.
We should all take it like a man. Let's each do one.
He tells Felix, "You're still paying for that ale. I don't give a shit. You want another one? I'll get you another one. You're paying for 2."
Can I
Felix
drink the
puts his head in his hand and just rubbing his temples. Okay, so enjoy this time of respite. I recommend that we stay here for at least the night. And maybe the cooling yard ends up being our temporary house stay. It's not the most expensive, nor is it the most luxurious, but it'll do. Until we get something better established. Unfortunately... So the problem that we're facing, and Rabel pipes up, the problem that we're facing is if we were to put in some sort of illusion into the pods, it will render the pods unusable. Do you all understand what that means? If we were to make it seem as though the pods work, and as though bodies are coming in and out through Elysium, they will not function the way they're supposed to, ergo. What keeps you here in Guyana with us will not be possible.
So if we die, that's it. We die.
That's correct. So, we can operate this in one of 2 ways. Either you all decide to keep your bunks in the home of Chateau Elysium, under the watch of Lord Grendelock, who clearly has some sort of magical disposition, connection, whatever you want to call it, to the late executed godless king of Guyana. Or you can take the short-term risk of keeping your home within these walls until we're able to establish and rebuild those pods at another location. My hope is not within the Paterna district, so it's outside, further outside of Grendelock's eyes. Hopefully, either somewhere here or maybe even the district north of Waterfront, but yeah, Sanctified or Newbridge would be our guesses. Point is, those are the options before you. We're not going to make the decision for you. Felix is already deciding to make a new place, so whether you join him or not is up to you.
My connection to Luyarna is frayed at best. My primary goal right now is to get back to the world in which I came.
Of course.
And it does seem like it's quite a risk that I'll never be able to re-enter that world if I don't have this pod, resembling my former self in the world I came from. If there's some issue that happens, or I die for real, or the pod version of me is destroyed somehow in transition, I don't want to run a risk of being unable to return to where I truly belong.
That's a great metaphysical, spiritual, technological, religious question. My gosh. Oh, so you as somewhat of a consultant role, or is hired for some amount of specialty. Wouldn't though his incorporeal spirit be then freed without the pod when he died and not ended?
I'm operating myself on an understanding, on a very small understanding of the situation. I don't know, like, if without the pod, if I were to die, I return to the fjord that I call home. I don't know. And I mean I see of the version of myself that belongs to that other world in that pod.
Yeah.
And if that goes and something slips as it's being moved from location A to B, that chance may dwindle. I've very little intel about getting back there, and that's priority number one for me.
You're right. I don't know what will happen if you die and you're not reanimated into my pods. I don't know. What I do know is the depths that the former king went with the dark powers that be in order to summon such a curse and put a heavy hand of tyranny against this city. It would not surprise me if there is any more of that available to Grendelock to use and abuse those within his household. Which could mean a far more torturous existence in this world even before you're able to finally get home.
Good lord.
And
After
as I
in between death and
well,
going home?
in between death or not, you have seen what evils that have been conjured here. The Revenants are no exemption. What happens to the moon on its own cycle? I'm sure some of you have already experienced it, seen visions of it flickering in and out during daylight. That doesn't just happen. So, as I mentioned, another way to expedite this is helping us find and acquire the means in order to make those pods exist sooner than they otherwise would be. If there's any way for you to pick up more coin, or any coin that you currently have.
What is Felix? What does Mornthane
Yep.
trade for on the market right now?
You gotta have people like that.
Significant more than delirium. Why?
Gary, can you come here a second?
Of course.
Gary over. And Gary gets closer, and I'm just gonna. Can I just reach out and open his chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just gonna touch his chest?
I do that, yes.
Consent's implied, I guess.
I thought you said,
Hello,
yeah, I
Gary.
do that.
I'm just gonna do that as long as Gary doesn't stop me.
Oh, we all do that.
Gary meows when you open his chest.
I don't like that.
I'm not into that.
And inside should
He's gotta like take
be,
leather.
I believe, 16 pounds of Mornthane.
16 pounds.
Yes.
We've been carrying that, yeah.
Well, that already is going to save us a lot. Mornthane is necessary for part of the alchemical process to reanimate them. So, So at least a pound and a half each. Yes, a pound and a half each. There's 7 of you. So 14 pounds. No.
16.
Huh?
16 pounds.
No. What?
You said 14 pounds.
Nothing to apologize about.
No, he was
No.
calculating that.
Pound and a half. That's like 9.5 pounds, right?
It's a pound and a half is a rate. Yeah.
Pound and a half
Times what?
Times 9 is
times 7.
13.5 times 7. God, 9.5. Sorry.
That's. I think that's right.
Or no, 10 and a half.
Or 10.
It's 10 and a half.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
10 and a half pounds of morphine. That will already set us up way faster. Seriously, that helps a lot. I was about to see if I could raid some from the Siren's Fortress, but I'm not gonna do that now.
Well, as long as no one else is opposed, I mean, we can use this one thing.
So you have how much?
16 pounds.
So that'll leave 5.5 pounds left over. If you all are okay parting ways with all of that Mornthane, I think I know of a buyer who would take the rest of that. Raywell, do you think that you'd be able to find a place in no more than 2 days? Well, with my connections, I'll be able to find one by tomorrow's eve. I just get to flex a little bit of the lordship, if you know what I mean. All right. Well, is there any objections?
No.
We might be able to have those pods remade no more than a day and a half's time.
Yeah, but then who do we test it on?
We trust it. You don't trust this man? He guys bought us this.
Have I failed you so far?
Well, no.
If we can't trust Felix, we're fucked.
Is that risk enough for you to handle, or would you still prefer Chateau Elysium? I don't blame you either way.
Like I said, my connection to this world is frayed, and the true allegiances I've formed while being here are to the people that are around this table. So I trust them, and if they're willing to trust you, so will I.
Well, there's no other objections. He pulls out like a side satchel and he opens it and shoves it all in, and you infer that this is like a smaller bag of holding. That he just shovels all of this Mornthane in, puts it down. Okay. One other thing. I will need at some point, in order to make these pods lasting. Call it chance, call it fate, call it serendipity. But as a result of the attack that hit Silverblood Castle, it has essentially left the whole castle in ruins, which leaves an opening for quite a mine of delirium there. I will need...
That was great. No, I'm just agreeing. That's awesome.
The problem with the pods is that they are unstable with Mornthane alone, and they need a proper stabilizer. And ironically enough, delirium can do such that. what issues you may face is that as a result of the crypts being unearthed, particularly, oh, you know who. His crypt has been unearthed as a result of these bombings. And so there have been reports of multitudes of undead drawn to the ground zero of Silverblood Castle.
Is that the portal guy? Is that what he's talking about?
No, he's talking about the Godless King's, like, he was buried in within Silverblood Castle.
I never picked up on that.
He was saying you know who because he was just talking about the Godless King.
Oh.
That was
Not before I actually knew who.
correct. Yes. He was making an assumption that you knew, but in this case, yeah, no.
Okay. Jeez.
That was a whirlwind.
Shit.
So you'll need to. It's going to be the most accessible source of delirium in this city. It's how he was able to channel all of his dark powers, but those dark powers attract darkness. And they attract the evil there. So if you are able to muster enough strength after some time of rest, and are willing to head over to the Silverblood District, Silverblood Castle, fight your way through some meager monsters. Rabelt and I will manage the part of making sure that your party can be reconstituted by end of day tomorrow. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan. Stan.
My goodness, like what? That's exceedingly worth it. That sounds obscenely worth it. Yeah.
All right. Lester, I'll pay the tab here, and I wanted to inquire about your rooms. And the gnome runs up again, and you see him and several other mannequins picking up your now emptied plates and bowls and silverware and mugs. Any other calls for a refill? No. We're filling tab here, and we would like a room, please. You got it, boss. So we've got a couple options, and one of them is the yard bunk. So it's a shared no nonsense sleeping hall, and he goes in to describe it's a long, cool room. It has reinforced bunks and alcoves, and says that flesh folk get straw mattresses and wool blankets. Mannequins are provided padded stands, locking braces, and cooling vents to keep them safely idling overnight. Privacy is minimal, but security is absolute top-notch. Yeah, we can fit up to 2 beds per room. It's gonna cost you about 5 gold per night per room. Otherwise, we've got the quiet stalls. It's a little bit more of your suite, if you would. It's a private room, simple but respectable. It has everything that the yard bunk has, but it also has a personal cooling vent for mannequins, a wash basin, a sitting alcove for study or light work for downtime if there's anything that any one of you would want to, like if one of your characters says, I want to do XYZ in downtime, this would be a way for you to do it. But it also has night watch and no questions asked lodging.
Oh, this is where our pods are gonna go?
No. This is just where we're sitting tonight.
Okay.
This one can fit up to 4 beds per room. It's a little bit more costly because of the amenities, about 25 per night.
And there's night watch.
There's night watch. There's passive night watch, even if you do choose the yard bunk, but our mannequins are designated to particularly keep close eyes on the quiet stalls.
Copy.
So yard bunk, up to 2 beds per room. Quiet stalls, up to 4 beds per room. Yard bunk, 5 gold a night. Quiet stalls, 25 gold a night.
How much money do I have? It says I have 30,000. I think that was from before our shopping.
Right before Cade bought the $12,000 gun knife.
That was 12,000.
Yeah, literally. Last session was all about Cade.
You got one off.
I'm blaming Mike, I'm blaming Cade.
Get it.
I should. Alright, well, I don't know how much money I have, but
Yeah, this best.
are these.
These are items. I'm just
Are
gonna.
these IOUs for the.
I'm trying to make sure that
I have 265, so we can, if we're just staying one night, we can spend up.
Yeah,
These
I would
items
like to, but I don't know how much money I have.
were purchased, and these items were not. This one in particular was one that Issa was
I assume
eyeing for a long time.
We're all claimed, right? Like someone.
Each of these were claimed, yes.
Okay, yeah.
These were the items that you bought on your shopping spree. I'm just showing him the things that were purchased and things that were not yet purchased.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who got the strike stiletto?
Kate did.
It's all about Cade, isn't it?
Before the Umbra Guild snapshot, before the big item, he only got the boots and the stiletto.
Oh my
All about
goodness.
Cade.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
10 funds. Wow.
It's like I showed up at like 10 p.m. and he was just like, "Are you okay with me spending $12,000 gold?" And I was like,
To be fair,
"Sure."
Cade asked like 4 or 5 times to everyone. It's like, I feel bad that I would be the only one buying 12G worth on an item
Thank you.
And other stuff.
and other stuff and other stuff.
I was there. Okay.
I'm stealing his boots, even though I've never.
So you guys have about like 5 or 6,000, somewhere in that range left over, I think.
Could Tyler retroactively pick up an item?
If you want.
Just because you would have you obviously would have.
One of these two were not picked up.
I will take a look, but I don't need one either. I got my soul wood.
Okay. It is mid-afternoon. You guys don't have to go to sleep now, obviously. But, what rooms are you, as your party, wanting to...
I think key with my decision is how long. So, do we intend to stay here until the new facility is built?
It's kind of the plan. My hope, though, thankfully, with the preserves of Mornthane that you have had, it's taking this from a 4-day job down to a 1.5-day job.
Okay. And if this is slightly metagaming, but if we were to pay for the quiet room, that would be at least. Would that just be 2? We'd have to pay basically 2 for 2 rooms per night, basically. So that'd be 50. Because you said 25.
Yes.
Okay.
So
What-
it's 50 or 20.
Because 2 of the cheaper rooms.
Yeah, the cheaper room, the yard bunk, would to fit all of you, it would be 20 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the extra protection is enticing to me with the more expensive rooms. The amenities I could live without. But yeah, the night watch I feel like it seems to be a worthy addition. Anyone else have feedback? Otherwise, I have for my my D&D Beyond. I have 265, so I could just throw the Amex down and cover this for everybody.
I could use a hot bath.
Okay. All right, we're hitting the Donald Trump gold-plated, premium rooms.
Okay. By the way, because of the food that you guys got, go ahead and roll one of your hit dice, and you can heal that much.
I'm already maxed out. Didn't get hurt.
You're max as well. You
No
might
big
be
deal.
hurt. I know Ise is hurt.
Once we get
I think you're fine.
Once we get temp,
I'm carrying some
buffer.
Nice. I have a
This isn't temp. This is just.
Shut up.
Can I get a temp buffet? Buffet? Can I get a temp buffet edition?
Let's put it this way.
Did you say one of my hit dice?
One of your hit dice.
Okay.
Ow!
That's
Hit dice.
And add your Constitution modifier to it.
I don't think lubricator guy should get to.
Yeah, you should roll for damage.
Yeah, that's right.
You get negative.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're already just with the single drink that you guys were given. You haven't had any brew, any alcohol yet, and you're feeling a pretty decent buzz off of one. You could assume, maybe with minor consequences. If you wanted to order another drink, you could probably expect some amount of temporary hit points.
I order
One
another
drink. Wow.
If you were to order one more drink,
I would
long
like
did
to
it
order a
last?
drink.
okay. But this is not on Felix. This is on you. Granted,
How
the
much
cost
is
is
the
it's in silver. It's like a yard ale is 4 silver, a
gosh.
bridge bitter is 5, and a
That's
lantern wine
about
is 6.
Cash, but
You have
that's what
7,000.
it says.
7,000 in
7,000.
cash.
I can pay for everyone's.
I have 0. Can I have a bitter?
There's 9,000.
My man wants another lube shot.
Yeah.
He's getting it
Or you
better.
can cast Fabricate at will.
I know. I want.
It's
Is the bitters the shot?
hey, talk to him. He apparently has 7,000.
I might want that one thing back.
Just a little bit better.
No, it's good. How much does 1 pound sell for? Just curious.
That was perfect timing. What does it cost? Give me an intelligence roll. You're not adding any particular skill modifier to it except your intelligence modifier itself.
I don't think it's very high.
I would like to order a bitters and a lubricant shot.
Where is?
And a lubricant shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 9 silver.
I'll do a
Dragon Ball
bitters
stuff.
as well, and I'll cover the tab for them too.
Okay, so it's by factors of 10, so that'll be a gold and 4 silver.
Okay, but I'm subtracting 50 already, right?
50.
50.
Yes. So
50.
51 and a
51.
silver. Or 51, sorry, 51 and 4 silver.
Failed to remove coins. What the hell?
I'm not buying.
Or tackle with your buddy if you want.
You want
The more
some?
things
You
I
got
can
like
buy,
any alimony or
it's
something.
9,000.
What did you get?
I don't have that much.
That's what I'm saying.
What did you?
Oh, 12.
A 12?
Yes.
From what you've heard in the streets,
1 GP is
you know it's more it's more valuable than delirium, and delirium can go for like almost 500 gold by weight per pound.
Sheesh.
So you don't know how much a pound of morphine goes for, but you know it's more than 500.
Yeah.
That's alright. It's the deed is done.
Alright.
I can look back.
Anyone else getting any other drinks? Okay. I need you two.
Well, you're a hobbit, though, right? Hobbit doesn't want to drink.
I'm a halfling. So I don't know how this is D&D.
It comes in pints.
It's a derogatory name.
Oh, sorry.
It comes with pints.
What are we doing?
So for the bitters, for the bridge bitter that you two ordered,
Yeah.
please roll a Constitution saving throw.
6.
Unnatural 20.
You pound that sucker. Easy. Easy. Your Goliath bloodline is keeping you from whatever effects that this alcohol may bring. For you, unfortunately, you're feeling a little bit more confident. But also a little bit more...
Is it
Yeah,
that temp
right.
HP? Is that that temp
How
HP
you
I'm feeling?
How you doing, Gudron? Confident right now.
Yeah.
So,
Overdose and confidence.
That's me being Luke. Luke was
Being
on your
champagne.
overdose and confidence. Quoting Drake.
I set up a
On
little
behalf of
barrier.
Hey, Lisa,
Yeah.
how you doing tonight? You want to
For you,
split a
Luke.
room?
I don't think we have to. I think we're all splitting a room.
Want to split a bed?
Well, I think we have 2
Split a
rooms.
blanket.
There are 2
Okay.
rooms this time.
2 rooms, then there are 4 beds in each of those
We
suites.
could split a bed.
Want to make a blanket for it?
Never mind, I got plans.
How lonely are you?
Never mind, you got me a blanket for it, bro.
Okay.
For the temp HP,
Is it the
please roll a
lubrication shot
D12.
talking right now?
Both of us.
Both of you.
Sweet.
It doesn't matter. Didn't even
One.
make it down.
Damn it. That sucks,
All
bro.
that for one.
11!
Wow.
So you can give yourselves that much temporary hit points.
That feels like a lot of work for one hit.
I paid for the bill, so.
That's fair, I guess.
So
Oh,
the
yeah.
effects of the bridge bitter are really hitting you hard, Draco. And
There you go.
you have until the next long rest. You have advantage on charisma skill checks
Wow.
and strength skill checks, but disadvantage on constitution, wisdom, intelligence, and dexterity.
That's a lot, but what did we say? Charisma and strength. Advantage.
Yeah.
Has anybody thought Draco's been looking really hot lately? Bro.
Now I need you to roll a constitution saving throw with disadvantage because of the lubricant
No,
shot
but
that
that
you-
was- wasn't that
I
for
haven't
him?
I
taken
took
that
it.
yet.
That was, I
You're
thought
gonna
that
take
was
it?
for him.
Yeah, you were gonna take it though, right?
Oh, wait, were you?
No, I
Who
bought
was
the
taking it?
I got the lubricant shot. I didn't say I was taking it though. I'm just gonna grab it and hold on to it for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please don't take it to bed with you.
Drink it, drink it.
I would rather that than you taking it to.
So what are you doing with the shot?
I'm pouring back into his mouth and saying, drink it.
Chinggis, do you allow this to happen?
I mean, it's funny. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't allow it.
I don't.
I think that's a strength check by Draco.
Strength check.
Strength saving
I do
throw
not
by
have
Jenkins.
Let's see what
Advantage Draco.
I think that's valid. You have advantage on athletics
Oh,
check. And
that's a 4.
All right. Let's do it. Come on.
You
you have advantage. You have
Oh, wait, I have
advantage.
advantage. 12
Plus
plus.
strength modifier.
This doesn't feel epic.
It doesn't. This is.
Hang on.
It's okay. It's okay.
Plus 3, so I got 15.
I've
I
been
think,
through
you'll, I
worse.
think you'll hold it down this time, though.
Yeah,
I've been through worse. I've been
for
through
sure.
I think half of it you end up consuming before the other half just goes across your whole front.
Do I open my mouth? Is he holding my mouth open
Yes, I'm
too?
plying your mouth.
Oh, the lizard fingers. Oh, wow. That's deceiving.
Oh, man.
I've been through worse. Been through worse. Fine.
A familiar feeling, as some of it does go down, but
Okay.
you stomach it. You stomach it.
Oh, wow, bro. Wow. I showed you a little bit of love.
This is what D&D is all about.
Give an inch. Give him an inch. Take him off.
Takes a mile, bro.
You wish a while, huh? Sorry. Sorry. I had to pay. Okay.
Dude, when the Bev like laughed back against the glass. I'm
sorry, you just raised me.
That was
So
awesome.
high.
That was
Really high.
That was crazy. It probably touched the rafter there.
Oh my god.
Came down my head.
That was so.
Yeah.
There's some dude in
That
the
actually happened to your
observatory,
characters.
Splash zone.
Oh man.
That was sick.
So he holds it down then?
Half of it.
Half of it he's holding it down? What about the other half? He's not.
It's all in front of it. It got spilled.
Well, did he not have to roll disadvantage?
Gary, lick it up.
It was. I mean,
Oh,
well,
we gotta
yeah,
see
no, yeah, just
Because half, it
Yeah.
wasn't like
correct.
the full shot. But
yeah.
Do I accept the rape gracefully?
whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Never mind.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
it's not
whoa,
true.
Whoa,
not
whoa,
that.
whoa.
That's up to
This is a
you.
family
Not that
show.
deep, bro. It's not that
This
deep.
is a family show.
Cut that. Cut that.
Cut it.
That fucking
Easy cut.
family
Easy
show.
cut.
Like all.
Fucking
Easy
family
cut, easy cut.
show, dude.
You fucking bitch.
Oh. Jeez. Okay. So, bringing it back. Good Lord.
We're among friends here, guys.
I feel like I gotta go to church real quick.
After Genghis was brutally violated by Draco with the lubricant, you guys have secured what rooms?
For ethics'
we're
sake,
doing.
I
We're
can
for
say
sure doing
Quiet.
two.
I've already
two quiets.
subtracted the gold. Yeah.
Got it. 2 quiet stalls. Lester comes back around with 2 keys, and he shows you the rooms, and you can see that they're definitely designed for guests who need uninterrupted rest and discretion. They're in the rooms themselves, through the windows, just from the location of the cooling yard, you're, as mentioned before, you were very close to the river, and you can hear like the lapping of the river coming across and underneath the bridge, and it gives like a very cooling breeze through the windows. Felix and Raywalt are not staying here, but Felix says, I'm going to be moving with Raywalt just to identify a prime location for all of this to transpire. And thank you again, Ulrich and Gary, for providing the Morn Thane. We're going to be working tirelessly through the night. So, take the day however you wish. And with that, I'll leave you to it. Castle Silverblood, and we'll see you soon.
Felix, before you go, I've got a question for you. You've had more experiences with these moon phases. Have you ever gotten the feeling like you're getting parts of yourself lost, like they're being taken from the moon?
Have you lost something to the moon recently?
It's felt that way, but I can't say for sure. Feels like the longer I've been in Wiyarnia, the more distant I've become from my past.
With every changing of the lunar moon cycles, the eldritch effect that they carry, it does seem to have a somewhat lasting effect on our mental faculties. I know at one point in my past that I had a family to go home to. And there was one event, one revenant that was hunted before you all showed up. I think it was with the last pair of Ashenborn that came through. I remember seeing the moon covered in flame. And I remember trying to find the face of my wife and our child. I couldn't tell you what her name was. I couldn't even tell you where my home was. Is. I clung to the nearest and best advocate for fighting against these revenants, and it seemed like Grendelock was such an individual. But now I'm learning maybe it is not that case anymore. And I worry that if these Eldritch Moons continue, more and more of what I hold dear will be lost from me. So yes, it has happened to me before. I think it's all the more reason for us to make sure that you all, at the very least, can get home to your worlds as soon as possible, but also my hope as one whose home is Luyarna, that one day these Eldritch Moons will no longer pass, and I'll be able to gaze upon a pale crescent moon with no fear of what I might lose the following night. Sorry, that was very heavy for something that probably does not need to be on your minds, my burdens.
No, please! That was one of my favorite exposition dumps I've ever had in this world.
I
missed it.
appreciate that. Well,
Yeah,
yes.
we're here, bro. We're here. We agree, too.
Cheers. Open hand, nothing holding.
The spirit. I love the spirit. I love the spirit.
Godspeeds to whatever mission you choose to put yourself in order to help yourselves and us. Oh, really?
No sweat, man.
All right,
Dude.
real quick.
We can digest the world for a second.
Discuss how you guys want to proceed for the rest of the day, given what it is that Felix mentioned about Silverblood Castle, or really any other leads that you guys have had so far. I have yet the quest log.
Wait, are we going to sleep? Isn't it nighttime?
No, it's like 2 p.m. It's this was like lunch, essentially.
I know. I was really
Actually, it was lunch.
thinking we were settling in for a long winter's nap.
I was ready, man. Mentally, I was like,
The
all
moon's
right.
taking on elemental flavors. The forces are coming out of reality at us. I want to point out the multiversal nature of all this, right? Here's a
Yeah,
world,
I mean-
and there's realms, and there's a multiversal realms, and one world and one multiversal location can be wonderful and peaceful and stable, and be upturned and attract the negative sides of multiversal realms, and now there's a plane crossing over. Raywald's double playing us, or Grindelwald is double playing us, right?
I got no idea.
Grindel Rock or
I
whatever.
was born here. That's all I know.
Hey, no.
You guys
I
are.
was born
You
here.
guys are some weirdos.
Y'all are right.
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
Odds.
We're weird. We're weird as crap, bro.
I feel like this is a little outdated. Hey, look.
A little bit.
I think
We
what
got
kind
the
of
price
words?
of one thing.
What is some clanker with a hard R?
That I had to roll for.
With a hard R.
How did you know to ask that question?
Yeah, that's a very.
Issa power.
There was a very small moment during, I guess, maybe it was last session or the session before last, where I had a second, where there was basically like a memory taken from Issa.
Oh, that's right.
Like there was a very small flashback where Issa had like a mentor or whatever, and like the memory of that mentor was like erased. So
Gotcha. Because that I think that like adds like texture to like I don't know, like our mission here in Luyarna, right? Because it's like I think I've so little interest, like rooting interest in the outcome of this world.
yeah,
I think if I knew that someone like Felix who, you know, claims to maybe share partial interest in whatever each other's future, it does make me interested in like sort of reuniting him with his family.
totally, yeah.
What
Yeah.
experiences have hardened your heart against rooting into a troubled world?
I mean, like, I'd rather not just like sort of like continually just fight against the bad guy of the week.
Oh yeah,
I would rather
Oh,
be,
yeah.
be back home, but being presented with what I'm presented
It's
with.
from Expedition 3030. Perfect for that.
I mean, do you have any thoughts of if there's some
Great
idea
question,
of like?
though. That was awesome. That was a great
was
way
really
to.
I have yet to play it.
Unlock a lore dump.
Of like
still need
threats
to
of all
finish
kinds of
Baldur's Gate.
multiverse
Yeah,
worlds
but I
just
converging,
started
that
it and I
what
was
your
like,
home
dude,
is being
I've listened
totally
to
separate
listened
from
to the
this
album,
thing.
the
We're
soundtrack,
dealing with
yeah,
some
like,
epicenter
over and over
of
before I played
multiverse
the game.
convergence.
It seems worthy
Yeah.
of earning good, like game of the year.
Could
Yeah.
you have a
Yeah,
paranoia
yeah.
or an
The soundtrack
anxiety
alone
that,
is, like,
that attaches?
unbelievable.
That's
No,
incredible.
I'm not gonna say that. It to your
And
own.
I've
You know,
No,
always
there
been like
is.
skeptical
Yeah,
of
that's
like not skeptical.
Okay,
It's sort of
I
like
never like loved turn-based strategy.
because it's not
Same.
But
existentialism.
it seems different.
Yeah.
It seems like a different
It's
take
something.
on it.
It's something different.
Totally.
It's sort of like it's a
I played
longing.
I played Persona.
It's a longing
Yes.
to
That was
return
actually
back
really
to
fun.
like literally.
I've
where-
heard, and I've also heard like
not
Final
like
Fantasy
not
is
sort of
really
like the
good for, like,
fascist
Final Fantasy
reactionary.
15
like,
I've heard is like
where
really good.
where we
Yeah.
came from.
For
But
power.
literally
Yeah.
a location where I came from.
Yeah.
where up is up and down is down.
A different world.
Right. It would not be tiring to a soul to be from a place where up is up and down is down to go into this crazy mix up lunar phasal
Did you guys look at the quest logs?
convergence.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, we
Is
gotta
there something
we gotta
we can
fix
pursue this afternoon.
Raywolf's reputation.
Right quick.
Yeah,
Let's just fix that right quick.
right quick. I feel like this is a little outdated, which that's not any fault. I'm not.
No, I get it.
Fine. I mean, the lunar revenants. How do we get home?
Other than like the overarching thing with the Silverblood estate or whatever, there was also like I don't think there's anything in particular we need to address with it, but like we did kind of like intercept the Forsaken's bomb raid or whatever, and kind of just like left that. Like we might be wanted by the Forsaken, right?
I would
True.
love to hunt down what's his name.
You got a problem with that guy?
He's got that.
Work guy.
He's got that nightmare, the dream.
Every night on the
Or
watch,
whatever.
he's looking excitingly out into the distance, hoping this
Wait,
guy's
yes.
following
So
us.
I don't
I'd
think
go
he's
for a confrontation.
I wasn't here when y'all found Carmela. Did she say anything about that? Because the last time we saw her, she was
was with
in the
them.
yeah, like at the Forsaken's like hideout.
She's a socio-political genius.
I think she felt from my recollection is that she was like sort of like was able to sort of like be suave and chameleon herself in that area. It wasn't.
Exactly.
She didn't have any animosity really to them. It was like she was trying. She was basically going to where she could practice, like with freedom, unimpeded.
Right.
And she could do that in the Ruined Railway. She could do that at the greenhouse.
Yes. Because everyone has a different scope of what is the right thing to do.
True that.
Sure. Yep.
Just a little bit, and sometimes a lot.
But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be against a confrontation. However, because there's also the mention of what was the godless king potentially returning? Was there a little bit of that with Felix's recounting of?
He said that there is a. So he first said that there is a resource of a grand resource of delirium within the Silverblood Castle. However, what he and his connections were able to find was that as a result of the attack on Silverblood Castle, it has essentially unearthed Silverblood's crypt. And their catacomb, I should say. And within that is the crypt of the Godless King. And what he's doing is he's putting two and two together is that there is still lingering evil from, or lingering dark powers from the Godless King as a result of this attack, breaking the seam between of whatever it is, whatever curse may still be around, that is attracting a lot of these monsters, or maybe even manifesting monsters.
I mean, that's a place we could go right now, but with our sort of eternal status in limbo, might not be the smartest, but I don't know where else to go.
Are you guys?
Must just go to bed.
Are you guys? By the way, I was just telling them. It's like 2 p.m. This was a lunch.
Yeah.
So it's not like end day. Time to go napsies.
So Draco's really messed up right now.
Can we go to the? Can we go to the Abbotship Brewery for those tonics instead of the Silverblood Mansion? Wasn't there like a ton of crates of the delirium there?
Not delirium, but there was a ton of the tonics. Yeah.
Oh, it was the tonics. I always mix those two up.
Get some dope.
Get some dope.
Get some
Just
dope.
hop on the way.
It's 2 o'clock. We were thinking of going to bed.
It's 2 o'clock somewhere.
Did Carmela ever figure any? Did she finish? Whoa! Figure anything out with the tonic?
Yes, the tonic. She said. So when you guys came back to the greenhouse and checked in with her, you guys had checked in with her about the progress of the tonic, as well as like, hey, we have half a body. That was like kind of the initiation of that conversation. In as far as the tonics are concerned, she said she has already developed the antitoxin based off of it, and has started to spread it out throughout the Ruby District. She said it's only a matter of time before people are rid of this concoction that the Albitus Scalari has been feeding them.
Cool.
Ooh.
This is
I like that.
This is kind of like parenthetical or whatever, but I feel like a deep vendetta against like the Ovidus Scalari and their whole operation. Like out of everything I think that we're doing, that's probably like the deepest rooted vendetta I have against like any of the people we're fighting against.
They got a little heinous. They got a little heinous.
They've gotten a little
actually-
heinous.
Ulrich, as the party is deliberating with what it is that they want to focus their efforts on, there's a voice that enters your head. When you have a chance, meet me behind the cooling yard. I'm pretty sure I found him. You can reply to this message.
I don't think I would. I think I just wait a couple minutes while everyone's deliberating, and I say, well, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. And I walk out.
Plan of action.
To be fair, the reply would be mental. It wouldn't be out loud.
Oh, well,
You can say it. You pieces of
be
shit.
there in a minute.
Eventually, you all see Ulrich leave,
Going to help the dog.
take care of whatever it is he's doing. And you head outside the cooling yard, and you walk past a set of dwarves who are finishing up clearly had just finished up their brews and are heading to the rest of their shift. And you walk around the cooling yard, and you see your old friend, Marnus. This is a halfling of yours who is leaning up against the back of the rear wall of the cooling yard. Hood is up. His gloves are on. He's trying to be as invisible as possible, but he looks over in your direction, and enough of his face you can see. You walk up to him. It's been a while, but you guys share a glance.
Well met, brother. And I kind of slap his shoulder.
Yeah,
It's been some time.
it has.
How
Are
are
you-
you?
I've been fine. How are you holding up? Last I heard, you were working for the old lord in the Ruby District, but that place has been. I mean, I saw what those Forsaken did to that place.
Yes, there's been some complications, but we've got it under control.
Okay. So you're good. Like, everything's okay with you.
Yeah, I would say so, except, what I contacted you for. It's been an issue.
Yeah. He's a slippery one. There's not many in the city who can slip into shadow like he can. As I'm sure you're aware. I followed him as best as I could. He fled from Raywold's Manor, and he went north, just all the way into the Shrouded District. And if it wasn't for this mask, and you can see, it's like a full face, it was a full face mask. And it looks to have been, it almost looks like acid dissolved around it, around the seams of it, around the front of it. And he throws it to the side. I'm gonna have to get myself another one of those, but I was able to get into the Shrouded District. Didn't catch anything, thankfully. But he headed towards, I thought he was going to the butchery up there, the Lord, whatever the fuck. But he found a gambling shop. One of the ones there that is run by the Nightwalkers there in the Shrouded District, and, well, they let him through. He's not one that I ever would have pinned as being associated with him, but he walked through. And then I realized it wasn't because they let him. I don't think they realized who he was. He must have had some sort of illusion on him, is my guess. Probably disguised himself to look like one of theirs. But I couldn't get any further unless I were to be detected, and that would be the last you would have ever heard of me. But he went down to this basement room in the gambling parlor. I haven't seen him since. And that was 2 days ago. So, either he eluded my sights, seeing through invisibility, or something happened. What was on what was on him? Were you trying to? Did he take something from you, or why are you after this guy?
Kind of. We stumbled upon something together in a previous mission. It was like a, I don't actually remember what it was, like a black orb thing. Like it was like a piece of.
It was a piece of dark glass.
Yeah.
Like a shard of dark glass that was it was rimmed with gold on its edges.
Okay. And it could apparently control dreams if you had all the pieces. But he seemed kind of suspicious. There were some things leading up to that when he left that led me to believe that he wasn't well-motived. And I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you made it out.
Thanks. I can keep an eye in the Shrouded District just to see if anything happens. Maybe I'd be able to talk to some people, but those clouds, man, they just eat those masks up if you're there for too long. Well, like I said, I owe you one. So, what would you have me do?
What can he do?
He's a pretty good sleuth. I mean, he can spy through.
Can he kill? Just like, does he know how to use like a dagger? I'm not setting him
He
up.
knows how to use a dagger. Yes.
Okay.
He's definitely an urchin of Liarna.
Can
I wouldn't. You wouldn't classify him as an assassin unless he absolutely has to be, like for his own sake.
Okay. Why don't you stick around here for a bit and we'll stay in touch. I might have need of you in the next couple days, and you can just do your own thing for now. If that works for you.
Yeah, you got it.
Right, I appreciate
Are you trying to find him? Like, are you going to kill him?
That's not my intention, no.
Okay.
But I suspect that he knows more than he's leaving out to, and I don't like those kind of people. I don't trust him.
I get that. I definitely get that. Well, I won't be far. I've got a few connections in this district for me to stick around, so...
Perfect.
You got one of these.
That's
and he
good.
flashes the sending stone.
Whoa.
So you can let me know whenever you need a hand.
I'll do that. You as well.
Yeah. And
So Ulrich's been capable of two-way communication with a halfling that we just didn't know about?
one of these days, we'll get a drink.
One of these days. In the meantime, there's work to do.
And he throws his cloak over himself, and you kind of see his body melding into the stone. And then a little bit of that stone shifts down into the ground, and for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, you can see a little bit of the ground like move like a snake.
That's cool.
Before he disappears. What do you do?
I take another 5 minutes, breathe in the fresh air, and then I go back inside.
Okay. In those 5 minutes' time, have you guys decided where you're going? What you're doing?
I'm full in on. I don't know what you guys think. I want to hear what you guys. I have no other possible thoughts besides one thing. I'm fully in on. Just the crypt.
The crypt of the Godless King.
Or the Silverblood Castle.
So I'm also in, but because our fusion, because I guess transitioning into character, our futures are sort of held in transit currently. If we somehow were to die or pass away during
You guys are
combat
essentially like
at the
river.
crypt of the Godless King,
Yes,
we might not be able to sort of be revived,
you guys are,
or
around
who knows
here.
what else. I mean,
They have
very
I wish we had.
parasitic entities hanging out there.
I'm sure
Boras
there would be enemies there.
was
Which
somewhere.
I'm not opposed to
He
going
mentioned
there.
forward.
At this point, we have no insurance of
That's what
coming
he was
back.
referring to.
Oh, okay.
Because
So he's like, I saw him.
our
I thought he
bodies
was
are
gonna go
literally
there, but he
transit.
went to another
You know what I'm
gambling
saying?
parlor.
But we're not using the illusion on the
So
pods,
he's
right?
somewhere in here.
I would
parlor
put the
near
pod
here.
magic. We still have the reincarnation pods. Are just spirits being
Silverblood is
there?
over here.
And Silverblood is yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're thinking about different things.
On the way.
No, I'm talking about like the
If you
pods
came that way,
that
kinda
which
like that.
like our bodies
Wanted.
that that resemble us, but from a former age. Like us
Show them
in
that.
in the worlds we came from. So those bodies are currently not in the pods that are at Chateau Elysium.
From like here.
On foot.
Those are being
it's gonna
moved
take
to
you,
the new area
Yes, yes.
by
I mean,
Felix.
it took
Under
you.
illusion now?
Roll,
Correct.
Scroll down.
Oh, in the middle of the
So if we were
It
to
took
die
you,
right now,
okay.
we probably
Roughly
don't reboot.
from Grand
You know
Central
what I'm
Station to here took you about 2 hours. That was
Oh.
that was underground. So you can also take
Like, that's-
underground
That's
from
that's
here
where
to
we're
here
at. So
if you wanted.
I hesitate to do
This
something
might take
ultra
you
dangerous,
roughly an hour,
but
and then
We could do it
essentially you can assume
even though, of
underground
course,
is a lot more direct.
Also, I think it
and
would-
a little bit more dangerous
like,
because
I
of
also
what,
would be under
like,
less
just
suspicion if
the
we were to
types of
ask
people and
Felix.
and
If you were to
things
say
that are
we're done in 2 hours.
underground in the railways.
Now, is
But
it possible our
overground,
goals are
it's
not
like
lofty
double the time.
about the
Got it.
tomb of the Godless King?
What?
And
What's
tombs
the?
are magically attuned, kind of relative to super important
that.
things. There's a hierarchy. We're just looking for
It's
the
okay if
raw
I don't.
material.
I just assuming some.
I don't know
sort of
what we're
shady-
looking
We're not
You
doing. We're not trying to
know
mess
that
with
they
the body
are-
of the Godless King.
I don't know what we're looking for.
From like a Tomb Raider perspective.
I only know it as a place where
Nightwalker is
chaos is
the
sort of being
name of
sown
the gang,
currently.
but they're
Oh
kind
yeah.
of like
Oh yeah. We can get
gang-
close.
I know, yeah,
That's
I know what you mean. Okay,
Fair.
cool.
That's incredibly indispensable advice. Yes. Thank you.
That's all I know.
It smells like blueberries or something.
It does.
That's very close.
That's
Yeah.
just dragon something.
Which dragon fruit isn't a real fruit; it's a poser, right? So, what's the actual flavor they put in? Anything that's dragon fruit flavored
Dragon melon.
is like usually not
That's a
dragon
new one.
fruit flavored.
But it is. I mean, dragon
It's
fruit
very
is a
blueberry.
fruit.
I didn't know. Wait, if this is blue,
No, it's a poser
we'd be
fruit.
like that's blueberry.
Okay. You know what's not a poser fruit?
Bananas.
Stanners.
Which, what kind of shit compared to Prairie Farm chocolate milk? if you ask me.
5 minutes pass, and Ulrich walks back up to your suites.
How many bananas?
What do you all do?
Changus and I are interested in checking out the gravesite of the Godless King. However, we are intrigued about at this point, like if we were to die, we would not return, because we assume that that our immortality or our respawnability is tied to the pods that existed at Chateau Elysium, which now are in transit. So, I do wonder how long that may take before we have this sort of respawnability reestablished.
Felix seemed confident. Day and a half.
Okay, so
I like that. What if we go there slowly? We could just take our time.
What's this?
Tea time, double breakfast.
Right at the top it says, "How did we get here? How did we get home?" And then the first thing is there are ties to dreams. There's a shared nightmare when you all arrived. So that glass thing probably has more to do with you guys being here than
I wanted to react when you were in conversation with the with Mr. X.
Mr. X.
but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I don't have any intel.
Sure.
So I was like, oh, I'd love to go to the downstairs of that like gambling room or wherever he disappeared to.
Well,
If there's like time dilation, we could all be sleeping right now in our beds at home with 2 seconds have passed so far.
I'm not sleeping.
You just have to get on the ruby red
By
shoes
the way,
and put your
his
heels together.
street name is Half Ear.
Different worlds individually.
Good question.
I'd like to. We should find each other.
Can
once,
I wanted to say, can I say this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Say
Can I-
find
can I
him to
tell him
become
to
our
follow
lubricant down
me?
his throat.
Yeah.
Like, unknown.
Be fun.
Sweet. I want
Yeah.
him to do that.
Mike, did we all come from the same world, or did we come from different worlds individually?
Different worlds.
I would. Well, what it? You guys aren't. You guys could decide if you're all from the same world, or if some of you are and some of you are from a different one. But that's more based on how you guys see yourselves coming from. Do you think that you would all come from the same place? Right? Because like every world has continents, so who knows if you guys would even ever see each other. You may actually come from the same world and just not know, or you come from different worlds.
I think I'm from Detroit then.
Okay.
I'm totally open to being from the same world. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Thayraid or whatever.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
That's actually interesting. You guys all came from the same place. It's kind of cool.
But yeah,
You didn't?
I don't know. I'm afraid.
Huh?
I'm from.
Gotrog is afraid of pursuing any quest that might lead to conflict or combat, because I think there's a suspicion that, like, if you were to die in real life, if you were to die, you die in real life, whatever.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had it pretty easy.
Does he not regenerate?
No, he's from Liorna, so he's not an Ashenborn.
Well, so you can
Yeah,
die.
he just dies.
Let's kill him.
If he dies, he dies.
I'm down for going anywhere. Can we just take a short rest beforehand?
Yeah, definitely. Take a short rest.
We march now.
Yeah,
Do shit together.
I'm geeked. I'm 47 out of 47 plus 11 temp.
I'm good with
I'm
anything.
gacked up.
But my suggestion is we go to Silverblood Castle, which is where you guys wanted to go.
Let's do it.
But we stopped at this nice little gambling den on the way. I just thought it'd be fun to check out.
Some reason that interests me.
Okay, sweet.
For some reason that interests me.
It's just we can take a little pause, you know.
Go downstairs.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
downstairs.
pursue a hooded halfling.
Dude,
I never realized how
my
beatific
suggestion.
that part of the map was until you pointed
Bro,
at
it's so
that.
good.
They made
They
made
On our
Silver
way
so much
out.
better.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, Bill Burr, voice Lester. Can I quick get just so I can remember
Billy.
you, like add you to my address book? What's your last name?
Oh, that's for gnomes to know. In your tongue, what? You're Goliath. So something akin to foot book. It doesn't translate well, but
Foot book.
foot book.
Okay. Goes.
Not spelled the same, but
I know another guy named Lester, but his last name is Restoration. So I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you so much.
that might be a distant cousin of mine. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
That's awesome.
Lester Restoration.
I love the non-racist way to ask a gnome if the other gnome you know is.
I know a guy that looks like you.
Your stature reminds me of someone.
That was a masterclass in how to non-racistly ask.
You guys all look exactly.
You have to be related. Is that a weird question to ask? Ulrich, you would know there are a multitude of diseases one can contract just by breathing the air of the shrouded district. And there are two ways you know of to avoid that. You can either acquire some shroud masks, same ones that Marnus showed you, and they will if you're in the shrouded district for like a full day, they'll be fine. Your vision's going to be a little impeded. Or you've heard of these extra breath vials that are not uncommon in the market of Liarna that you can take, and will give you it will give you half a day's use of free air, so to speak, without having to worry about breathing any of the toxins in the shrouded district.
Well, we're just passing through, so where can we pick some of those up?
Are you looking for the extra breath vials, or are you looking for the masks?
The breath vials. I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna be here for long.
Though any magic shop in the Newbridge district will be able to sell them. They go for about 15 gold a piece.
Just the vial?
And it only lasts half a day.
Wow. I'll cover this curry.
Nice. Sorry.
I'll cover it. So what do we need? We need 8 or 9.
Gary
doesn't need one.
Gary doesn't need one.
So what? That's plus
7.
That's us 5 plus Nick and
Oren
Luke.
and Mist.
So yeah, Oren missed. So 7 times 25 is 150.
Times 15.
Oh, 15. Sorry, I thought it was 7 times 15.
Hey Siri, what's 7 times 15?
What about 105?
7 times 50 is 105.
What accent is that?
Hey Siri,
British.
read out
Okay.
loud.
He doesn't say the TH.
This page is not set up for me to read.
That's pricey. Do we want to go through the...
He doesn't say
The masks are much cheaper.
It is the F.
Wait, the masks
Oh, they're cheaper.
The masks are
last
cheaper.
the whole day.
Yes, but the downside is your vision is going to be impeded.
It's going to be shrouded.
It's going to be shrouded.
We cannot go through the shrouded district.
So it's like gas mask? Like little
It's essentially like a
respiratory
full.
filters?
Think of like the masks in Avatar.
Yeah.
Like it's a full
Yeah.
face situation. But
It's up to you. It's up to you
Yeah.
guys.
I got 214.
The masks-
It costs 105.
the masks go for 5 gold apiece.
Let's just do the masks. We could all be rolling around
So 7 times 5
the
is
shrouded
75.
district. Blurry vision.
Yeah, let's mask up.
Let's mask up.
And 95.
Okay. Mask up.
We're masking up.
Mask off.
You head towards.
Mask off. Mask up.
Mask out. Mask out. Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Rolling into the shrouded district.
You don your masks as you cross over this massive metal bridge leading you into the Shrouded District, and you feel a wet fog approach you as you pass into this district, and then it becomes fully shrouded in a dull gray cloud the moment that you cross over River Morian.
Is this the first time we've been in the Shrouded District?
Yes.
Nice.
World building moment.
There are people here.
World building moments.
There are a lot of people here who are seem to be of a higher class, who are walking around unimpeded by masks, and they look like they're living up life. There are various places as you enter the Shrouded District of entertainment, multitude of taverns and brothels that do not seem to exist in anywhere else in Luyarna. And then there are others who are working harder lives, living harder lives in, as you pass through, you can see really where all of this shroud is coming from. Some of it seems to come from the Sloward Abattoir, this meat packing facility, but also from a quarry. A very large quarry in the northeast of this district, sending plumes of dark gray out constantly, and a little bit of violet light comes out from each of these smokestacks as they are being exited from said shafts and into this district. You can hear the sounds of coughing. You can hear the sounds of pained individuals. Yes. Pained individuals throughout the district. Some beggars, many beggars pass you by. And their faces, almost like a perfect imprint of what would be a mask around their face. Their face looks fine, but their body full of boils and sores. Some of them coughing up blood into a crimson-soaked napkin and tucking it back into their breast pocket. But you see the Sloward Abattoir off in the distance, and what you assume to be a thriving gambling parlor. A place where you can hear the sounds of risk and gamble happening from within. This place almost seems like a towering castle amongst the rest of the buildings and structures here in the Shrouded District. And you were first greeted by very pale elves. And they all have red irises, black hair. They're wearing dark gray and gold trimmed suits. And as they welcome you all with a fanged smile. Oh, this looks like fresh blood for quite an evening of indulgence, it seems. Brother, are these new folk to our establishment or new folk to the district? And this other one who looks a little bit like more stockier of an elf just gives a sniff. No, I'd say that they have yet to cross through our borders. New blood indeed. Are you here for the day, the night, or here just to see how far your purse can stretch?
We're looking for a couple rounds. We're trying to have fun. We see this thing with stuff out here, weird stuff in the air. Some people are like coughing and dying. I don't know what's going on there, but like this is like, can we see it?
What he said.
Our doors are always open to folk like you. Please, welcome yourselves into the living gamble. And they open the doors, and you see on green and gold carpets various tables of cards. Some women in scandalous clothing dancing upon tables, chandeliers filled with candlelight, but floating. They're not held up by often chains that most are. These are magically held chandeliers. They're giving a very unique experience to the nightlife one could experience here in the Shrouded District. And as they shut the doors behind you, the slender of the two walk you through. So, what might be your vices? Might it be some of our cards? Might it be dice? Might it be dragon's chess? Or is there something calling your deepest desires that can only be quenched by the deepest of thrills?
Can we stay here forever? A new mission.
If I'm hearing you correctly, there's something else that might be deeper.
Nice.
Why, there is.
That's where my desire lies.
There is a cover charge, as I would expect gentlemen and gentlewomen of your repute to be able to handle. Your
Nothing for some.
your masks will be of
Yeah.
your masks will be of no need here. You can trust on that. We keep our air pure,
Nice.
delicious.
I love my hair.
What about the air?
Do you trust this
frothy.
pale elf?
No, but
I
I'll
do.
go with them.
Do I trust them?
Yeah.
I'll echo Tyler. Do I trust them? No. But will I go?
Am I interested in the air? Kind of.
The air is what's drawn me in.
My real question is, do any of you take off your masks?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
As-
won't.
As you take off your mask,
Say I'm not worthy yet.
for a moment, like you're holding your breath, trying to see if, like, do you feel anything? Is there anything like attacking your face in this moment? No.
Issa unmasks as well.
You breathe, and it is
Tasty.
very tasty.
Yum.
The air is almost sweet.
And Draco unmasks, I'll unmask.
Oh shit.
If you want mask on.
I'll take a sip. I take a sip with my mask. I'm like, if they're experiencing, I'm experiencing it as a sip.
I take a hit of air.
There's probably something.
And I try to like wink at the pale elf a little bit that this is out of a very deep form of hedonism, and that if there's
Trying to wink out of a deep form of
if there's a subtle parasite
That's a lot out of there.
Make
yeah,
a, make
that's
a,
bars, honestly.
make either a performance or persuasion check.
Ooh. Those are two different things.
Dude, you're winking.
crap, I-
you're winking for sure.
okay.
You're on
Winking
IMDb.
hard.
pick.
There's some stuff in the air.
Oh yeah.
We're about
That's
to get
what
real
smells so
buzz.
sweet, right there in the air.
Real
This
buzz.
probably isn't gonna end well for us, but
Oh, you're fine.
I think it's gonna end with a good time.
I'm waiting to take my mask off.
Whatever happens at the end of that.
I'm here for a good time.
Orin has already taken his mask off.
Interesting.
Just, I mean, like, caution to the wind, this guy.
Very crusty. If this guy says it's safe,
Yeah.
it's fine.
13?
14.
He's
Okay.
breathing.
14 of what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasive.
As you gesture as such, you see that elf lick one of his sharper fangs. I've got my eye on you.
He's got fangs.
Oh my god.
Loves the game. The game is afoot.
The game is afoot.
As you guys see, he opens the door, and there is a stairwell, a very clean, nice stairwell, leading down into a fairly well lit room, and you can hear laughter from a woman's laughter.
Pick the best kind.
This is like this is Twin Peaks type shit here.
It's going to be 50 gold per participant if you wish to descend. What? Oh, it is well worth any coin.
I will suck your dick, bro. You got 15.
What?
I'm sorry.
Bro!
Sorry,
Dude, that air's hitting.
Bro.
It's a family game.
That air is hitting.
For what it's worth, because Drake hasn't taken his mask off, my mask is still on.
Yep, that's.
So I think
We were on to something.
we might be the only two with our masks still on.
We can't suck a dick if we have masks on.
That's definitely not what I was saying.
I'm saying it though. I want there to be clear. I'm not sucking any dicks.
That was never sort of in any possibility.
Was it in any conversation? Was not on the table? Was
That never even occurred to me.
I don't want to be connected to this at all.
I'll pay the fitty, man. I'll pay the fitty.
Can I just say, can I just describe Boras to this guy and just ask if he's come through here recently?
well, we have many.
You would know. He's very distinguished.
I probably would, but my palms
yeah,
are a little empty.
I see that. I don't have any money.
You get my 50.
I will say a dwarf or two have come into our establishment. But of your description, memory's a little shaken.
It's like a tall dwarf. He's dwarfish. He's got some dwarfish.
What will you give me for this? And I pull my Galvin blade off my bag.
Holy smokes, dude.
Damn.
He holds it.
Where'd you find this?
A fighter you must be. Effortlessly clicks it, revs it, knows what to do with this thing. Unclicks it. Whatever information of Borast that you say that I might remember, I'll very willingly divulge if you're willing to part ways with such a weapon.
Is it worth it?
I mean, I've got enough GP to get you down there.
I mean,
I'll get you down there, Ulrich. All you were doing was asking how much. I think, didn't you just say?
well,
like,
I don't.
how
We
much?
might go down there, and I mean, I doubt he's down there.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's just sort of like a glimpse into the underworld.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also curious. Maybe both. I don't know. I can't decide. I'm gonna need 2 weeks to decide.
Let's take him in a moment.
Then take 2 weeks before you descend.
No, I'll give you the sword. Just take it. I want to know where he went.
Lovely, lovely. Well, there was an individual named... I do believe I heard the name Boras mentioned. He did not give his name specifically, but my maiden has ways of knowing identities. You'll meet her in due time. But he came dressed as one of us, which put us on quite an edge. Very untrustworthy individual it seemed, and after he paid his coin to go below, he was not after a gamble. No, he was after some sort of artifact. I was hoping that our maiden might know where it lies. And last I heard, he paid his way through and left towards the abattoir. But that is all that I know. He spent a few hours with the maiden. She might know more. With this! And he swings the Galvin blade around. I can personally make sure that she is comfortable enough to be of the persuasion to divulge, hopefully, more information than mere coin would.
Excellent.
Don't be weird. Like, you don't have to make her comfortable. We're welcome. We're willing to speak to her.
That's a good point.
Oh, it is my pleasure to make sure that the maiden.
This is a demand of ours.
I
Actually
agree.
is.
A demand. Make a persuasion check.
I don't know what my persuasion is, but 14.
But that's solid.
Do you add anything to persuasion for you?
Can I?
Do you have any bonuses to your?
Can I help them?
You
I-
can.
I'm gonna say that's not the only sword I have. No. No.
I didn't say. I didn't say.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Either you can roll or you can roll with advantage.
I don't know what my numbers
for you to
are.
roll it with advantage.
I don't know what my numbers are.
I already rolled it. I don't want to change it. So.
I always forget I can't.
I shut my laptop off. I don't know how to log into my D&D Beyond on my phone.
You got wisdom,
That's a good
right?
question. You got wisdom? Yeah.
Someone else can hold my sheet if they want.
It is
You got
charisma,
wisdom.
and there is someone in your party who does have higher charisma.
Yeah, I can help.
All right, you can help. And
This guy's
you-
got advantage because he's getting drinky.
Oh! By the way, elves like dragons. There's a thing in mythology. Elves do like dragons. There's a reason
Well,
for that.
I'm neither an elf nor a dragon, so...
I think he's saying that Draco's.
Oh, gotcha.
He's dragonborn.
You're looking at me while saying that.
Well,
What am I doing?
you can maintain a certain.
So this is you giving
spiritual
the help
defense.
action. So you
No,
will
I
roll
know
a
that one.
persuasion
Persuasion. Okay.
with advantage.
Advantage.
15.
Okay.
25.
There you go.
That was a 20, though.
That was a 20, but I have +5.
Oh,
That's relevant. That's very
That's important. That's very
That's
important.
very relevant.
Natural 20 for a
A
25.
perfect roll is very relevant.
Okay, fair.
For we'll just retcon the sword proposal since he's giving the help action.
Yeah.
What are
I say it anyway.
What were you thinking?
Draco? What is it that you say to this elf to persuade him in order for the maiden to help you more.
This is big. No pressure. This is huge.
Listen, we've been having a rough time around here. We might die if we die, and
Facts, yeah.
we could really use a boost right now. And I just
Are you begging him?
Ah, yes. Yeah, the old
It's been
beggar
a lot.
proposal.
We're putty in your hands right now.
unless this maiden helps us.
Weirdly, the doorman takes pity
Nice.
on Draco's
Saddest thing I've ever seen.
groveling.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's 25.
On your feet, Master Dragonborn.
Yes, sir.
I do not need your tears to soil the carpet, but yes, I understand that this place, this district, can be quite burdensome.
It's overwhelming.
I will allow me to follow you all below, but the cover charge is still required.
For us, this sword?
I will say the sword covers 3 of you.
What does it cost again?
That's all I got.
It was,
well,
fi-
it was the
50
sword
or
plus
25.
the
But
information.
I have 7,000 gold pieces.
Yes, it's sword
You
plus
sold 7.
information.
Should okay?
I never used it. You paid the bill for me.
It was sword plus the information he knew about what happened
The
to
sword
Boras.
was more for information than it was
Okay.
to get down.
So how much is it?
So -3, so another 3 of you have to pay. So another
150.
No. Sorry,
Well, if he has 7 G's.
75. It was no. You're right.
50 per meat
Yes.
farm,
How
so
much?
200. 200 G's.
150? 200?
Right,
His
7
app
per
tells
meat.
me he has 7 G's, which seems crazy to me, but whatever.
Another 200.
My app says I have 30,000, so.
Well, that's yeah.
Mine's-
That's
That was
Mine
basically
just
all.
paid the
That was Cade's weapon plug last session. So you should be zeroed out right
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, everyone's at 0.
Doug paid. I mean,
Paid.
Draco
Paid.
paid.
Yes.
Draco paid the bill.
Draco
Wonderful, wonderful
Suckered
coin.
this person into helping us, and now I paid the bill too. I didn't say that out
Did you say
loud.
that?
I did not say that out loud.
He did not say that.
Telepathically.
You roll a
said
25.
it in a
Doesn't
ship.
matter how many words you slur. It's a success.
You all descend, and you see what looks like a converted throne room. You see various tables, about 6 of them, many gambling kinds, mostly of these pale elves that of these doormen look to be, as well as some of noble kind, some humans, some desperate folk who are scratching at sores on their bodies, trying. Maybe they're trying to pay off some debts. You don't know their story, but up on this onyx throne, you see a very grand, large woman, a pale elf of a similar kind, in a long black dress that drapes over the several steps leading up to her throne. And as she's leaning over, with every move that she makes, you can kind of see something attached. 2 of you give me perception checks. I believe you would be most inclined with your wisdom bonus. And
Don't know what my numbers are, but
Changus,
I'll give you one.
because of your sentinel shield, you have advantage on perception checks.
So proceed.
Yes, I do.
That's now 1.
Okay,
Nice.
go ahead.
Roll a
Changus.
d20, Trengus.
Roll a d20.
Oh,
That's not. You
Well, then this
described
could be.
That's a phone.
Thank you.
Holy dude.
Careful what's happening.
Holy shit!
Nice,
I
dude.
had to.
I had to do.
Wait, you rolled it
That
again?
was an 18.
Oh,
With
got
advantage.
Oh, sorry.
See if he gets a crit. See if he gets a crit.
Yeah.
I think it's a
I mean,
four.
with an 8, I mean, you're beyond 20 for sure. I mean, you're a cleric, so wisdom's in your.
23.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Bro, you okay?
You see a pair of. You see a pair of veins attached to each of her wrists. Something that is behind the throne of a white fluid
Whoa. What? She's on the drip.
She's on the drip. She's on the.
Dude, she's on the drip.
She's got an IV.
of white fluid in these IVs attached to her, and every vein that could be on her leading up to her neck and into her jaw is of a dull, even her skin is white, but a brighter white light almost filling her veins up to
Yuck.
her face.
My first thought is, what is of her being that is independent of the drip?
This will have to be something that you discover next session.
Wow.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week, y'all.
Some crazy lore, dude.